amazing that we are using state-of-the-art technology to bring that noise to listeners all over Solis?
Yes, they get paid to do this. It's the Tiago and Santiago Show.
Welcome back to Tiago en Santiago. ¿Cómo están ustedes? I am Tiago.
Which must mean that I am Santiago.
Yeah, probably. Santiago?
Yes?
As you know, I consider myself quite an enthusiastic reader.
No, I actually did not know that about you. I know you watch a lot of TV.
That was nice.
Let's get it in by 0500, yeah? All right. We're ready. Let's get going. The last of the Storm Chaser equipment is being loaded.
What about the data extracting? Did you learn anything?
Cesar's UFO? I was right. It's one of the prototype cores, only this one is mobile. It works by disrupting the surrounding air temperature. And then this machine creates an artificial updraft, and moments later...
A tornado rips through Solis. Espinosa is testing a weather weapon on his own people.
And he tells us Iapa will be our salvation. Pues, we can't control the tornado core from here. We're diving into one.
Where is Cesar? I thought he would be here by now.
I'm not sure he's ready for all this just yet.
We taking bets?
Did you get everything I asked for?
Claro que sí.
Ultrasonic anemometer.
Yes.
Image console.
Cesar,
CB antenna.
all the gear you requested is good to go.
I'll fly.
I'm not so sure about this.
I'll fly the helicopter to Prisa Auto. Hágale.
He sounds sure to me.
Okay. But you've never flown with him.
Let's go build the Storm Chaser. You've flown one of those before, right?
Taking a minute to adjust to the pendulum effect. Here we go.
Guys, the Black Hand are setting up roadblocks. Be careful.
Are they going to shoot at us?
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Hey, have you ever read Mechanical Failure?
You trying to tell me something?
What? No. It's a good book. We're good. When I flew from Savion, I would pre-flight every aircraft.
Bien, Cesar.
I was a great pilot, but when you see an alien spacecraft during a routine flight and you report it, but they don't listen, so you divert your flights to get photos, and you show them photos, but they still say you're insane, well...
You get fired?
See? You get fired. Once we catch that tornado and pin down this spacecraft inside, and the whole world knows Espinosa's an alien, then we'll see who's laughing.
What if he's not an alien?
You'll see.
Rico, Cesar, we're detecting surface to air missile launchers ahead.
What?
Just hang back, Cesar. I'll deal with the SAMs.
hostile in our area of operation.
Copy on hostile contact. Ready to engage. Acknowledge. Maintain pursuit.
That's so satisfying. Last one.
Helicopter inbound. Heading to AO.
Am I clear yet?
One more.
That unit on its way. With the outside shore.
You're clear, Cesar.
Listo!
Enemy choppers headed to your position.
Dios mío, they're coming after me!
Cesar, listen to me. Just keep flying and I'll cover you. You can do this.
Just keep flying. See? Okay, I can do this.
Your support is en route.
I'm taking a lot of damage, Rico!
Tank squad deployed. On our way.
Tough luck.
Coming up on another cluster of SAM, Cesar.
Listo. Entering a holding pattern and awaiting the all clear.
See. I'll take care of it. Helicopter inbound. Heading to AO. Enemy air unit detected. Weapons are up. Target's last known position was on site. Stand by. Be advised. Target at the helicopter. Acknowledge. Hostile now in chopper. Enemy air unit detected. Weapons up. All right. You're clear, Cesar.
Guys, we've got some friendly anti-air up ahead. They'll keep the black hand off your back once you're past them.
Yeah, Rico, I don't want to lose another aircraft.
Surface-to-air system is on. You should be free of the Black Hand now.
Heading to Prisa Alto.
You did good, Cesar.
Did I? Bien.
Let's get that weather equipment inside so you can get to work.
Vale. Getting into position.
No further contact. All units, stay alert.
Your go to initiate the elevator sequence.
Stretch my legs. Enemy air unit detected. Weapons are up.
But we still need to insulate the interior with tin foil. See? In the back?
Why would we need to insulate the storm chaser with tin foil?
Reptilians have been documented using weaponized gamma radiation.
Pero tin foil won't help. You need at least 2 inches of lead shielding to stop gamma rays.
Oh. Okay.
Everyone back to work. She looks good. Composite plating. Do you want with tempered glass?
I thought we needed an upgrade after they started shooting at us.
Horsepower?
625. Does that happen a lot?
What, me getting shot at? No, not really. Yes, all the time. You'll probably want to get used to it too, huh?
How do I do that?
I don't know. Get shot at more? No tape deck.
Didn't think it was important.
You don't think music's important?
I thought that building a tornado-proof storm chaser was more important. Yeah, no, I guess music is important too, sure.
Bueno. Let me know when she's actually ready, hmm?
Okay, so I'll just put in a tape deck then and practice getting shot at more.
Off we go. System is online.
never handled Black Hand First Strike on max settings.
José Medio?
But the shirts made me look bloated.
Santiago.
Oiga, bien, you made your point, but this is different.
How?
This is less a result of my very discriminating taste, and more from a morality point of view.
Grupo Prospero is one of the leading providers of weapons, vehicles, and munition to the Black Hand. The Black Hand protects Solis from threats, both foreign and domestic. Therefore, we want the Black Hand to have very good weapons, sí o no? Ergo...
Was that Latin?
Ergo, Grupo Prospero is a good thing, and I'm proud to have them as a sponsor for our show.
But why are they even advertising on our show? Do they have a lot of customers among our listeners? Are they hoping Esteban from Kunai is going to suddenly decide he'd like to purchase an attack helicopter to commute to the lumber mill or buy a turret to protect his backyard?
I think it's more of a public service announcement. You know, make sure that people know that they are being protected by some of the best soldiers using the best equipment.
See, but they don't only make weapons for the Black Hand.
Who else do they make weapons for?
Anybody that will pay for them, parcero. And I've heard there are some pretty interesting individuals on their client list.
Well, that just means that they have an excellent sales team. And doesn't that mean more money into the factories here in Solis? Oye, just stop insulting the advertisers, okay? They're going to fire somebody because of this someday, and it's not going to be you, Santiago. For whatever reason, they view you as indispensable to the Tiago and Santiago show.
They probably just don't want to pay for a new sign on the door.
Probably. But they will fire someone more dispensable, someone completely useless to the operation of the show. Someone like, no lo sé, Rafael. And Rafael needs this job very badly, or his wife will most certainly divorce him. Is that right, Rafael? See? He's nodding very vigorously through the glass.
I can see that. Fine. Let's just move on, okay? So, what were you going to talk about?
I forget. Let's just step aside for a moment so we can collect our thoughts.
Okay, at least Grupo...
I need this.
Listening to Tiago in Santiago. Eso, Santiago. I know I give you a hard time on this show.
Todo está bien, Tiago. I can take whatever you can give.
I know. That's what I tell people. I seem to be the only one that remembers that you are an ex-Black Hand or former Black Hand. Which do you prefer?
I don't really care either way. Pero sí, it's true. I went through the training and then served for one tour with the Black Hand.
Ah, bien. And did you rack up a lot of kills on your tour? Eliminate some tangos?
No, senor. I was lucky enough to be posted here on Solis. That's always been the quiet assignment. Till now, that is.
Claro. Not very quiet these days.
But it was then, especially where I worked.
Waste disposal?
That's not a real division of the Black Hand, no. I was on communications.
Ah, no tangos.
No, no tangos, Tiago. Just a lot of relaying of reports from one coronel to another.
Did you ever get to scream, hostile contact?
No?
How about, you're going to die today, hueputa?
No, not that either.
I am going to hang you by your entrails, weón!
Ah, qué disgusting, no.
I think you missed the point of joining, Santiago.
Actually, Tiago, I joined to get training from one of the most technically advanced military forces on the planet.
But you didn't even leave the country. Let's leave the elimination of tangos aside for one moment. I know for a fact that the Black Hand also do some really good disaster relief work in other countries as well. We've seen the footage of them all over the world, from other parts of South America to Southeast Asia to Africa, helping citizens rebuild after countless disasters.
So I have seen that footage.
So you didn't do any of that kind of service either?
No, I did not.
And then you left the service after one tour and then ended up doing red? Buen trabajo.
It's easier work than most, Tiago.
At least you got to wear one of those cool masks. Por favor, Santiago, tell me you wore one of those masks.
No, I did not. Back when I served, the Black Hand did not wear masks when they were stationed in Solis.
You were the worst Black Hand.
Wearing masks at home? This is a relatively new development and one that I find a little disturbing.
I think they make people look pretty tough.
Claro, but why would a Black Hand soldier need to hide his face here on Solis? What are they doing that they need to hide their identities?
Probably just something they got used to do when they were overseas. They didn't want to have their faces known while they were doing all of that good work. Sort of like giving to charity anonymously.
Yeah. I just think it's unfortunate how things are now. Seeing a Black Hand in Solis used to be a thing of comfort for a lot of people. When I used to be on patrol, the people I met actually knew my name and knew that I was there to help them. Now, all they see is the masks.
Wow, Santiago, that's quite an interesting opinion. I did not know that you were such a traitor.
Ay, por favor. Tiago.
No. Let's all assume that the Black Hand are out there to get us and would kill us without any hesitation.
I am not saying that.
Oh, the Black Hand are so scary. They're going to pick me up off the streets and lock me up for doing nothing.
We've actually all heard these stories.
You know, Santiago, I've never had a problem with the Black Hand. And you know why that is? Because I am a law-abiding citizen of Solis. And as long as you are too, you have nothing to worry about. And you used to be one of them too, huh?
I am very happy that we had a chance to have this important discussion about the careful balance that a nation must strike between the need for individual freedom and the need for security.
I can't believe you.
We'll be back with more of the Tiago and Santiago show.
This is the Tiago and Santiago show.
You've had a long and productive day at the factory. You arrive back at your house only to have a spouse that yells at you and children that need constant attention. All you want to do is be treated with respect. So you open a delicious bottle of Vina La Gema. Vina La Gema is a libation of choice for the wealthy at a reasonable price. You may not be able to afford a palace, but you can still drink like royalty. Vina La Gema.
On the next Jóvenes y Bellos, there's bound to be trouble in paradise.
I am so happy to finally be free of my husband.
I as well, mi amor.
I haven't gone anywhere, amorcito.
For those people. So this is the land that Diego El Santo comes to, and it's the to you or anyone else on the show, Santiago.
None taken.
And this man is Diego El Santo.
Eso. Is that historically accurate?
What?
Was Diego Espinosa de Malaga a handsome man?
I don't know. Who cares? The point is that this man is, as well as being a skilled marksman and fighter.
Claro.
I can't believe you don't watch this show, Santiago.
As I've said before, I'm more of a reader. You were saying that the show starts with the debut of an attractive gentleman. What happens after that?
Just watch the show, okay? He meets some of the local people.
That must be the Cacha tribe.
See, Cacha. And these are some pretty tough individuals. You can tell by just looking at them. But over the course of the first season, Diego uses his charisma and his intellect and his fighting skills to show the Cacha that the Espinosas are people that you want as your friends. See or no?
So they become allies?
Well, I don't want to spoil the show, but yes. And then he helps the Cacha by starting a civil war within the rival tribe, the Aipa, causing a faction of them to rebel against the evil kingdom of Morongo. And I'm already said too much. There's still people who are catching up on the show, unlike you, Santiago, and I don't want to ruin it for them.
Bien, I'm sure they all appreciate that. So is it safe to say you are one of the bigger fans of the show, Diego El Santo?
I think I'm probably the biggest.
I don't know why anyone would take up arms against their own. Everything is fine here.
Evidence of Diego's rule.
Oh, it sounds like it's going to be very, very exciting. I cannot wait to see it. Do you mind if I ask a couple questions that aren't about the next season?
Claro. It would be nice to talk about something else for a change.
Do you do all of your own stunts? Because Diego Espinosa has some pretty intense action scenes where he's defending his people from an onslaught of angry tribesmen or putting down some insidious mutinies in his ranks.
I do. I do perform most of my own stunts. I train very hard to try to make the action look as real as possible.
Oh, it looks real. Another question. Do you ever hang out with Oscar Espinosa, for research purposes?
No. Oscar Espinosa is a very busy man, and the people we are portraying have been dead for hundreds of years, so
If you do, could you ask him about Project Illapa? Because Santiago keeps bothering me about that thing.
No. I probably won't don't do that.
Bien, bien. Another question. You have had a lot of romantic scenes with various cast members over the years. Who was your favorite for those? Fernanda, Regina, Catalina, and did they lead to any real life intimacy? Were you actually naked in those scenes?
They're actually telling me I have to go now. Gracias, Tiago. Gracias, Santiago. I hope you all enjoy the next season of Diego El Santo when it comes out next year. Adios, parceros.
Cuídate, mi gran amigo. We'll be back with more Tiago and Santiago show.
I am the smartest man alive. Your entire knowledge base is internet memes. It's Tiago and Santiago.
Need to find some place to eat? Need to be able to bring the whole family? Need it to be kind of noisy? El Rancho Viejo has all of what you're looking for. We've got arepas and empanadas and more. We have the most delicious and authentic traditional Solino cuisine that you can find anywhere, and we serve it fast. It's like going to visit your abuela, except that you'll be in and out of the building in less than 5 minutes. Come down to El Rancho Viejo.
On the next Jóvenes y Bellos, a family affair.
Let us go to the amusement park, mi amor.
I wish I could, but I cannot ride the roller coaster. I'm pregnant.
But how can that be? I've been sterile since the mining accident.
I know, mi amor. You are not the father.
But I am.
The Black Ant control of the plant at Mura Fortaleza to power the construction of Iapa. Tons of outages ever since.
Tiago and Santiago.
Now we've got a good idea how to jam up the works and bring the power back to the people who pay for it.
I'm at the dam.
The floodgates have been sealed shut since El Abismo. They're storing up the water, holding back a lot of energy. We think they may be trying to slow us down by rationing power in the region.
Whatever the reason, if they want the floodgates closed, we want them open.
Head to the power station at the center of the reservoir.
Elevator's out of order.
Carajo. The Black Hand must keep it locked from somewhere else to prevent unauthorized access. Here, try this console.
Back to your posts. Target is gone.
Air support is en route. Command, hostile contact.
Acknowledged. Intruder on site. All units engage.
You're plugged in, Easy.
Listo. Elevator's open. Down there, the turbines locking the floodgates shut will be vulnerable.
Generators are behind blast doors. This'll make some noise.
Hostile still active. Eyes open. We've lost the target. Stand down for now.
Generators are gone.
Yeah, head topside. I've marked your targets. Once the last turbine is gone, we can open the floodgates.
We have possible enemy activity. Investigate. Lost contact with enemy. Regroup.
Can't be in the...
Yeah, that'll do. One of the turbines is locked behind a blast door.
Try looking for another way in. Maybe underwater.
Back off!
Yeah!
Calling off search for hostile. Resume regular patrols.
Senor, prepare to shoot you if you don't leave now.
That's the last turbine.
All that's left is to open up the floodgates. Once the water's flowing again, we'll be able to turn the lights on for thousands of people.
Lost contact with enemy. Regroup.
Here we go.
Yeah, let that river flow. The Black Hand can't do shit with this dam now. Mission accomplished, Rico.
We have possible enemy activity. Investigate.
Rico, Ojo de la Jungla is nearby. Black Hand facility. Big radars and big missiles.
We can't let them keep those.
One of VC's best guys has snuck onto the base and is waiting for you to make contact. Think you'll like the guy, Rico. He's kind of a thrill seeker.
Sorrento, I'm at Ojo de la Jungla. Is your hacker ready?
Patching him in. You're up, Alejandro.
Rico, I have a way to take out the missile launchers that are protecting the base.
Bien. What is it?
So, we need to raise the missiles into the launch position and fire them. Once I fry the system and fire the missiles into the sky, the launchers are useless.
Where do you need me?
The locks of each launcher are powered by 2 generators, which have to go.
Copy that.
And I think we may have another use for the launchers once they're up too. Should be fun.
Command, we have an intruder on site.
Acknowledge. Intruder on site. All units engage.